thinking of doing another experiment with leaf propagation, because I've been hearing about various tips, various techniques, and I wonder which one is the most effective, or at least in my climate. So I've heard of people doing water propagation, and I'm really curious how much it affects the growth rate, the rooting rate and the growth rate of the leaves. So maybe I could try it on something that notoriously grows fast, like the jelly beans. I should probably pick one of these, just one branch, and just pick all of the leaves. I've got a lot here, so maybe this one or this. Yeah, maybe this one. This looks pretty established. Let's pick this one. Yeah, it should work. To make sure I have a fair representation, I'm going to group them. I'm going to separate them into small groups. Right now I'm thinking maybe I could use 3 groups. The first group would be my normal method, which is just laying them out to dry and watering them once the roots start to form. The second group would be just exposing them to, or at least letting the water touch the tips. The third group would be relying on evaporation, so it's still involving water but not touching the water directly. So let's go ahead and separate them. I'm going to work my way up from the bottom and alternate with the 3 groups. That way there's no bias with which leaves are healthier or not. They are well distributed that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe give 2 more. 1 here and 1 here. Or I could just remove the small ones. Yep. So I'm going with this one. So I have a feeling that the smaller ones would be behaving differently, or at least grow at a different rate, so it might be unfair, might skew the results a bit. So here we go, we have 3 groups. For my first group, as I said, I'm going to do my usual method. So I prepared my soil, and I'm just going to lay them on top like so, and I won't be watering them until roots start to form. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 here. For the other 2 groups, we want to involve water. For the first of these 2, I'll be filling up with water up to the brim, so the leaves would be able to touch it. And I'm going to hold them up the lid using clear wrap, plastic wrap. I'm just going to stick them in. As for the last one, I'm going to fill it halfway with water, not all the way, so they don't touch any of it. So I've added water to the two containers. The first one has it really close to the brim, while the second one is only filled up halfway. So using cling wrap, I have both bottles covered, so they are both flush to the lid. And what I'm going to do is to stick the leaves in. So the goal for this one, the first one, is to have the leaves touching the water. So this means I have to make sure that the water is right at the very edge. As for the second bottle, the water is only filled up halfway, so I'm going to rely on evaporation here. So here we go. I've got the leaves in now. In case you were wondering how I did it, I used a toothpick to puncture holes on the film, and I just stick the leaves in.